KVAQ-TV is brought to you in part by the Interdisciplinary Programs and Community Engagement. One of UTRGV's newest degrees is the BA in Human Dimensions of Organizations. The HDO makes liberal arts work for you. It teaches students to use the humanities and social behavioral sciences to understand workplace interactions and how organizations can best serve their employees, customers, and clients. The introductory course, HDOS 2301, will be offered in the fall of 2024 and fulfills core curriculum requirements. If you think education should work for you, then visit UTRGV/HDO and register for HDOS 2301.
Coming up, a historic Valley business ceases operations. The chairman tells us why.
Plus, how a South Texas chamber is making the workplace inclusive for employees with disabilities.
And Texas' Secretary of State touches down at UTRGV to spread voter awareness. Her remarks in minutes. KVAQ-TV starts now. Hey vaqueros, welcome back. This is the 8th spring edition of KVAQ-TV. I'm Tristan Cortez.
And I'm Julia Guerrero. Today is Monday, March 4th, and at the top of the newscast.
After 5 decades of business, the Rio Grande Valley's last sugar mill is closing its doors, leaving an impact in the valley. Dathan Trevino with the story.
Rio Grande Valley Sugar Growers Inc. has produced more than 1.5 million tons of sugar cane each year, employing around 190 full-time employees, jobs that will be lost due to the pending closing. In the official press release from RGVSG Inc., water shortages in Mexico were stated as the official cause to the company's closing. The company stated, and I quote, "The U.S. State Department's unwillingness to prioritize the citizens and agricultural producers of South Texas has led to numerous water shortages in our area," end quote. Chairman for the RGVSG, Tudor Ewellhorn, says the decision was made proactively, knowing in advance there would be a lack of water for the next harvest.
Knowing that we didn't have enough acres to grind, that the best thing to do for the employees as well as the growers and all our suppliers and the people that we sell sugar to would be to close down in time when we still had enough funds that we think we can liquidate the mill and pay off all our debts.
Ewellhorn says the official closing date will be April 29th, which leaves laid-off employees 2 months to look for work. Until then, employees will still receive pay, benefits, and networking opportunities from RGVSG Inc. KVAQ-TV reached out to the city of Santa Rosa for a comment, but have not received an official statement. For KVAQ-TV in Santa Rosa, Dathan Trevino.
UTRGV Athletics is setting the field for its football program,
with the acquisition of HEB Park, now named UTRGV Stadium.
The acquisition was announced in a press conference at the stadium last Wednesday, where Edinburgh Mayor Ramiro Garza and UTRGV President Guy Bailey spoke about the acquisition's impact on the valley. A press release from UTRGV Athletics states the stadium will feature a capacity of 10,000 across 20 acres of festival grounds. The Vaqueros football team is set to debut its season at UTRGV Stadium in 2025.
A local nonprofit helps Valley businesses increase the number of people with developmental disabilities in the workforce. Andrea Flores tells us the story.
The Disability Chamber of Commerce, or DCC-RGV, trains businesses on the American with Disabilities Act to protect employees with disabilities and to form a successful employment system. March is National Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, where organizations highlight the inclusion of all people with disabilities. Freelance photographer Lorenzo Tijerina works on capturing the Valley's history through his camera. Tijerina has volunteered for the DCC for a few years and talks about his experience working with a speech impairment.
I talk too fast or like that. Some people don't really understand me, but it's fine to correct me. Like, take it slow, take your time. Like, I'm not only for myself, for others with the same, with a speech impairment. We need to take over time.
Tijerina encourages businesses to reach out to the DCC for guidance. Since 2018, the Chamber has been providing local employers with resources to highlight the value of hiring people with disabilities. Its programming includes scholarship opportunities, self-advocacy, leadership courses, and networking events.
So providing accommodations and providing access from the day that they apply for the job to when they're in the process of getting hired. And once they're there, are providing opportunities for them to grow, learn, and move up the ladder to leadership or supervisor positions.
The DCC will hold a mixer from 6 to 8 p.m. this March 5th on Mula Cantina, where entrepreneurs like Tijerina will show off their work to local businesses. For KVAQ-TV in Edinburgh, Andrea Flores.
Texas Secretary of State Jay Nelson presented at UTRGV last week as part of the voter education tour.
The event was held on the Edinburgh campus as part of an initiative to spread awareness and information about voting. Nelson says by highlighting the importance of voting and educating the community with a statewide tour, she hopes it will make a difference in this year's elections.
I think it's proven that people do want information, and if this helps, then I think we can justify doing it again. I think an informed voter is one who will turn out.
Nelson encourages students to research the candidates running for office and exercise their voting rights in the upcoming primary elections on March 5th. For more information about eligible forms of identification or voting in Texas, visit votetexas.gov.
Every year during Chattel Days, a local group of doctors, attorneys, entrepreneurs, and men in other professions collect money in a mischievous way. Monica Chavez tells us how this organization rounds up some cash.
It's the order of the brush. Grow a beard or pay a ticket. Beard Posey is an organization of about 25 men who hold a mock jail to Chattel Days events and playfully incarcerates men without beards, and the only way out is to pay a fine.
Traditionally, we raise anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a year during Chattel Days.
Community service member Jody Rubio tells us Beard Posey traces its roots back to the inaugural Chattel Days in 1938. Beard Posey was later established in 2012. Rubio says the fundraising starts on social media. A warning like this one posted on Facebook and at Chattel Days fiestas. Men who do not grow beards are arrested, fined, and falsely imprisoned until they pay a fine, as little as $5 and up to $1,000.
We give them the information of where to send in their donations, and they'll get a get out of jail free card.
Beard Posey also participates in the Sombrero Fest Frijol Olympics and the Chili Contest every year since 2012. A Brownsville attorney and UTRGV professor, Anselmo Naranjo, says the group won first place last year for their beans and donated the prize.
So we won $1,000, and we pledged the money to a organization that is from Brownsville. It's called the Moody Clinic.
Director and Chief Operating Officer for Sombrero Fest, Roy de los Santos, says the event is the largest three-day event in Cameron County, averaging 60,000 people over 3 days. He says Sombrero Fest recruits nonprofit organizations to volunteer time.
And based on the total hours of service that your group puts in, then we make a donation back to your organization.
Naranjo adds the Beard Posey is a labor of love for its members.
All of us do this for the camaraderie, the fun, and giving back to the Brownsville Historical Association and other organizations also.
So next year, be sure to grow a beard or pay a fine. For KVAQ-TV in Brownsville, Monica Chavez.
KVAQ-TV will be live streaming the primary election results tomorrow at 8 p.m. We will be updating poll results for the United States President, U.S. Senator, State Representative for District 34, Sheriff for both Hidalgo and Cameron County, and more. Tune in to KVAQ-TV on Facebook, YouTube, and our website for live coverage tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure to watch us Monday through Friday on VCast monitors and social media. For KVAQ-TV, I'm Julia Guerrero.
And I'm Tristan Cortez. Have a great week, Vaqueros.